Everybody, how are you all tonight? Hope you all have had a great day. Hey, Left Nut. Hey, Officer Steven. Hey, Muffins. Hey, Vince. Hey, Top Hat. Hey, Arabella. Hey, Hat Cheese. Hey, Copperator. And anybody else I may have missed. Welcome. Okay, let's just hop right on in here, shall we? Welcome. Okay, so I've been trying to make a schematic of this wall segment here. I've got it copied and I've got a schematic of it. I'm just trying to play around with it to get it to render. Basically, I want to make a copy of this going this way, but mirrored and going off that direction. So that's what I got to fool with, so I can get it right. See black? Oh, did I not make it? I didn't make it point to Minecraft. I made it point to Terraria from yesterday. Whoopsie doozy. My bad. Oh well. Far from perfect. Okay. Guess loaded schematics. We already got a placement of it, so. It's rendering on, box rendering off. Guess that's fine. Figure move to player. Aha. Perfect. Okay. So now I just got to get this thing rotated and in the right configuration. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay. It's this way. That seems all right. Mirror front back, that wouldn't be it, right? No, that just puts it right where it originally would have been. Close but no cigar. Light Matica is, it's still a little bit heady for me. I'll figure out how to like make it work. I hate how you have to dive through so many damn menus to get it to function though. Okay. Wow, that actually is almost correct. Okay, so I just need it to go. What direction is this? This is Z. Okay. North south is Z. Remember that. Hey, wow, Chill Vine? Chill Vince. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Why are you always complaining about Jack's mishaps? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just whatever. Okay, so positive. Yeah. And then move it down one. Okay, and then move it over one. Nope. Almost got it. Or wait. Oh, that's almost close. That's almost there. Okay, I think I just need to move this over a tiny bit. I wish there was a hotkey to just bring this up, this menu up. Is Universin around? Would he know what to do? I would hope. But I don't know. Yeah, fumble around with it, get it to... Music's a bit loud. Oh, whoops. It's from yesterday. Terraria was really low. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting I have to mess with settings between certain games. Anyway. Let's see here. Oh, that's that scaffold. I see now. I wish there was a hotkey to like jump straight to this menu here. Okay. That seems to be right. That's aligned right there. Okay. Yeah, this is aligned like right here. Okay. Light Matica to the rescue. Okay, and then I can hit page up and page down. Oh, no, that's easy mode. Was that not it? No? Oh, I hit something. Whoopsie. What did I hit? Just chatting. Whoops. I didn't even know that was a hotkey. Damn it. There we go. It's keybinds for Lightmatica versus keybinds for OBS, and some of them apparently conflict. Oh well. Such is life. You're a piece of cheese with a hat. Welcome, Hat Cheese. I'm happy to see you. Ah, okay. I see now. Okay. So if I slot it into place like there. Okay. Region, slice to do. Menu. What were the hotkeys I had again? Ah, it was M, page up, page down. Okay. All above, all below, layer range, single layer. Okay. I want it to be on single layer. And then easy place usage, layer mode next. That's just the layer modes. How did I scroll through what layer is showing? I think I can just do that through the stick, right? Print. Oh, there's a printer. Really? I think I'll just go with easy place instead. Easy place toggles page down. Okay. Well, I guess that's not that big of a deal. What the hell? When did I hit the break button again? I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, Lightmatica, I tell you. Lightmatica moment. I don't use this mod often enough. But yeah, okay, so that works like that. And then placement origin, move to player. Okay, I just need to figure out... Okay, so it's in the right section. I just need to figure out how to iterate through the layers themselves. There's got to be a way to do that. Next layer. Layer next is 2 and 8 on the number pad. That explains it. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's the bottom. Bam. All right. Okay, sweet. I can just do that. Okay, so I figured instead of like digging, which I am getting tired of doing, I'm just gonna like make this copy section of wall like I intended to, and then I got to do this wall, but over there I think I have enough material. I don't know, I may not have enough regular deep slate yet. Again, more reasons to dig out that segment of the thing. What happened to Discord? What are you talking about? I see clueless on Matic user consists of almost anything. Well, thank you, Zyro. I pretty well figured it out, though. But yeah, that's why I need to dig out all of this so that I can more readily have the material to, like, do this. I think I have enough blackstone, but I may not. I can go mining in the nether. Pretty sure I have enough sea lanterns. I need more cobble deep slate. There's, like, a bunch of stuff. Bash your keyboard into your desk. Eventually you'll get the right keybind. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea, Ta. Thank you. I know I have enough iron now. I probably don't have enough red nether brick. I've probably got enough glazed, gray glazed terracotta, and what is that? Andesite, polished andesite, I believe. So yeah, I need a lot of stuff. Circle stone brick, although that I can easily get. I've got plenty of regular stone. Yeah, I've got all right here. Okay, so we'll do this, this. I don't know why I have a shulker of cobble here. Cobble? What is this? The Middle East? Get it? Kabul. I'm funny. Oh, no, I don't want that. That's my calcite haul. Still got plenty of calcite, funny enough, and that's all the gray glazed terracotta. Okay. This should more or less more or less get me where I need to be. Ta's smart. Yeah, I know. I wish I was half as smart as Ta. Jack, it was your Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Peace through tyranny, right. Sono tori. What the? Oh, right, easy place mode. You're a fucking joker, aren't you, easy place mode? Okay, let's get some of this, put up that. Lots of this. Put some of these up just for sake of space. Okay, cool. And then easy place mode on. Okay, now watch this. Whoa, I'm not gonna make it. I want to get a good jump going. Ha! I love that. I love being able to just bash the block in place. Time to body plant. Oh, damn it. Haha, made it. Easy mode, so based. Clueless or the latter? What do you mean? Clueless about what? PC. Oh, damn it. What did I hit? Oh, it's page up and page down. Yes, I was clueless. You were right, Top Hat. Okay. Time to quickly change that. Because I cannot have that be those. So page up is switched to just chatting. Okay. God, what do I even hit that's not gonna like conflict? Nah, fuck it. We don't need it. We don't need a just chatting or a switch to break scene. At least not while I have Light Matica active. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, this is so convenient. Feel like Jack is sad because of the Discord drama? No. Not really. I'm tired a little bit. I went out and skated a lot. So I've done a lot of exercise today, so I'm like actually kind of just, I don't know, mentally I'm not all here. That's just how it is. But hey, don't worry about it, you know. Anyway. The garbage drama? What happened in Discord? Don't worry about it. It's not important. I just got rid of some people that were, shall we say, less than good. We didn't need to have them here. I didn't have the heart to get them out at first, and now I do. Oh, are you serious? It won't even let me open the shulker box. What is it? Page down? There we go. Let's move these somewhere else. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's also a keybind. So sorry. God damn it. Okay. Deleting that one too. Because I don't see myself using it. Sorry about that. I should use the Discord more. Yeah, it's I don't know. Personal preference as to whether or not you wanna. Personally, I don't like using or having a giant Discord, but it's kind of necessary at this point. I'd have no way to like keep in contact with everybody. Hey, Pepe. Yeah, a little bit early. I don't normally try to do too much in the way of like early streams, but I am planning on, because I've upped the bandwidth that we have here. So I'm planning on doing that Early streams will be the increase in bandwidth will allow me to do early streams. That's what I'm trying to say. If I can get it out of my fucking mush mouth. Okay, so I don't have any cobble deep slate in these chests. Most trains have tables. Tray tables? Oh. What does that have to do with anything? Did I ever use the Punchbow Electro trick? Yes, I did. Way back in the day, after Elytra fly hacking was disabled, there really wasn't any way to fly with an Elytra efficiently. And so I had to resort in the early days of that to using a Punch 2 bow. It was a wild time. I don't miss it, though. Okay, where are we at? Page down, easy place mode. Let's go up a layer. But yes, I remember that. It was weird. It was a very weird sort of compromise, I guess. Like, this is before Elytra-based rocket flight was a thing. Actually, it was like almost a year before that was a thing. So we really didn't have options when it came to flying around back in those days. And I just always saw it as like, you could fly hack on 2B2T for a long time, and then House got wise to it and disabled it. And so we were like, well, what do we do now? Like, Elytra are useless. And the boat fly exploit was also at that time patched. So we were just sort of stuck using subpar methods. And it was fine. We ended up, you know, figuring a way around it, but it was a weird time. It was a very weird time. But I saw that I forget who discovered the Punchbow thing, but I saw that in a YouTube video and I was like, "Oh my god, that's genius. I should be doing that." And yeah. Needless to say, that's exactly what I did. So I did actually have to fly, unironically, to 2 or 3 separate bases using Elytra Punchbow. It was the only way. Huh? Place. But it worked out. I like having pearls on my hotbar in case I need them. Okay. I need my chiseled stone. Hey, Dank Trains, how are you? Hi, guys. With Riz. Yes, with Riz. But also, please no, don't ever use Riz ever again. That word is now officially out of vogue. That word has no Riz. Sad to say. Didn't know you made videos? Oh, my word looks awesome. Thank you, S-Man-chan. How did you not know I don't... Well, I guess you're relatively new or something. But no, I've been doing this for like almost 2.5 years now. Like, it shocks me that there are still people who aren't aware. But I mean, the world is a smaller place, and yet simultaneously and paradoxically a bigger place than we are really truly aware of. Stream problem seems like a thing he would do and would not know how to fix. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes. New name, yes. Exterminating you was so gratifying the first 3. What? What? Okay, Top Hat, stay on topic. Please don't wander off topic ever again. Like, you're talking about weird shit that has 0 relevance. Like, dude. Big faux pas. I have no idea what you're talking about. But, anyway. Oh no, is this... Surely this is aligned properly, right? Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. You removed a capital P. Okay. Still don't know what Riz means and you don't want to know? It's short for charisma. That's where it comes from. Let's see here. This is what? Y? Oh, that's right. It's not on the right layer. We're on 134. Okay. Bingo. Now I'm making sure that this is in the right spot. Because I don't think that it is. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's organized right. Okay, good. I had it organized correctly. Here we go. More Megatron quotes. Shut up, Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre Snucksmen. Jack hates being confused. Don't confuse him. Or, yeah, you'll get sent to Detroit. Exactly. Sam has the right idea. It's really annoying, like, seriously, to be completely and totally unaware of what's being said and why. Like, it's genuinely baffling, and I'm like, keep it on what I'm talking about, or at least, like, don't jump so far ahead that I can't catch up. And, like, there is a streamer etiquette that, you know, chat members have to follow. And I don't really, like, try to iron out rules, or rather be iron-fisted with rules, or whatever, however you want to say it. But, like, it is what it is. It's distracting when I don't know what the hell you're talking about or why. There we go. But hey, that's okay. Hey, IA Legacy. But what does that mean? What does what mean? Smart enough to know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess. I can't read every single comment. Like, you guys seem to think I can see every single comment you guys say. I am not capable of that. I'm just not. Exterminating. I don't know. It would call Jack and ask. No, please don't. I'm enjoying not having to talk to anyone right now. Screaming into the ether is so much more satisfying. Gets banned for going on a side conversation, not talking about Jack, about biological immortality or another Mojang rant. Not really. Those subjects didn't come up, though. Like, just general weirdness. Like, I hate having to say, what on the earth are you talking about? Like, I don't know Megatron quotes. I don't care about Transformers. Like, keep it on topic. Like, seriously, Top Hat. Keep it on topic. This Monday, more than 10,000 people are going to see your bedroom in a single day. What? Your car is going to open and you can see it passing from the bed next to you. Oh my god. See, now that's crazy stuff. That gives me all the context I need to know. Like what Poncho Hamster said. Like, what on earth is starting that up? Isn't there some sort of a privacy law of some kind, Poncho? Like, that feels like that would violate that. Is that not the case in Mexico? Easiest way to beat Elden Ring is to summon random people and throw their bodies at the enemy until it dies. See, that also has all the context baked into it that I need. Maybe I ought to play Elden Ring one of these days. Talk about Pop Bob? Okay, the one time I got into a conversation in, what was it, Skype? With Pop Bob was shortly after the grief of Space Valk 1. I was at Space Valk 1 after we'd already shut down the end. And so nobody could get into the end, but except me, I was in there. And we had a complete monopoly on everything. And I was like, grass is a rare commodity. I need grass and dirt because you can't get those things natively in the end. And I was like, okay, where's somewhere that's got a lot of grass at it? Oh, I remember. I had an infinite grass block that Pyrobyte lent me. and I was using that to place grass and dirt. Hey, I should go back to the now desolate Space Valkyria and just take it all. And then I somehow got dragged into a Skype convo, or a Skype call with Pop Bob and Tristan. And, like, it made no sense. It was something related to, like, King's Landing at that time. Incidentally, King's Landing was also the name of a Minecraft base, as well as the Game of Thrones relevant location. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I didn't care. But, oh god, what in the hell? What did I press? What did I turn on? Nuker, of course. I don't normally... Okay. Key P divide. You can disappear. Backspace, no. Enter. How do I undo a keybind? No, it's still button 2. None. There we go. Okay. I didn't want that on, but... What else did I press? No, I didn't press anything. Okay. Whew. Oh my god. Who has a... You have a flame bow. Seems like you got a little bit of a hot foot, Mr. Spider. Now then. So yeah, I can't sleep naked never again if you want to do such a thing. Oh my god. Cable cars are being used as public transport, not for tourist purposes. Ah, fair enough. People can see other people's houses. Ah. Like right into other people's houses? Good lord. Happiness is a warm gut. Don't care about Transformers? Unsubscribe. Yes, I do not care about Transformers. Goodbye, Snuxman. Sorry you don't like that, but I don't. Then like 3 people would unsub. Not much of a Minecraft. Well, I mean, it's more of a... Again, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what you're talking about. So, like, I don't want to. It's not, like, relevant to my daily life. So, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm going to have to be firm on that from now on. Like, seriously, try to keep it topical. Or at the very least, interesting and, like, something I can get the whole context of in one go. None of you will know about your room. Nah, yeah, I understand. I don't want to know about your room. Sleep with clothes on. Oh, you didn't know that some people sleep naked, did you, Arabella? Well, I guess now you are aware. Some people do that, yes. I've heard about that for, like, decades. That is not an uncommon thing, actually. It's more freeing than you might think. You only made to sleep with all clothes on? I only ever sleep in my boxers, but sure. Whatever. Again, it's freeing. I don't think about it. Like, it's not that big of a deal, really. Unless you want to make a big a deal out of it. In which case, that's your problem. I could have PJs if I wanted. I just don't want them. Okay. Shite. I don't have cobbled deep slate. Yep, I'm out of cobbled deep slate. Okay. Well, I kind of figured I would run out soon. But there's a relatively easy fix for that. Okay, I'll get to all of that in a minute. Bonk. Okay, just a few stacks more should do. Oh my god. Piss off spiders and skeletons. This is my mine. Ow. God, he hit hard. What do you have a certain dream and you sleep naked? Then you better put up with it. That's your fault. Your only option to close the curtains of your windows would prefer to be seen by sleeping with thousands of people every single day rather than getting depressed for not having any sunlight. Okay. Whatever. You know, every choice we make in life comes with a downside. That's just how it is. If you can deal with it, if you can put up with the downside, then more power to you. But if you can't... Oh my god. Piss off, zombies. But yeah, if you can't put up with the downside of your choices, that's how it is. Naked Sleepers in chat unite. It's great, I know, right? I fully and totally endorse that. It's fun. Well, for me anyway. I don't care about the rest of you. Your sleeping choices and preferences are yours, not mine. But I'm not going to belittle you for making sleeping preferences and choices. But yeah, no, PJs are restrictive and obnoxious. I prefer to not have to worry about it. Save that for your husband in the future? Oh yeah, no one needs to see that. Sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. The fuck is It's a misspell. Don't worry about it. You ever make a full concept of how Space Valk 2 would look like finished? No, I have not done that yet. I've considered building more on Space Valk 2 at some point. But considering Space Valk 3 ended up basically being that, but better, I don't really have a reason to, like, go back to it. Maybe in the far future when I'm really bored or something, I might do it, but for now, no. For now, I am very much just Space Valk 3, Terraria, and whatever else pops into my head. Oh, and the monstrosity that I'm making on Constantium, which is a sort of mirror image of the monstrosity I made on the fan server. That's another really cool design that I wanted to keep using. Sea Valkyria. Ooh, that's an idea. I have an idea in mind for something like a Sea Valkyria. Space Valkyria 3, but in a aquatic setting. I could do that. I could do really good justice to that if I did. So let's keep the clothes on. They don't. Yeah, I know. I understand, Officer Stevens. You're a credit. You're a credit to your race. I understand. The human race, that I mean. If you catch my drift. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You've done it. You understand. I understand what you mean. But hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Cake Valkyria. Oh my god, I should do a Space Valkyria 3 cake. But I don't do any baking, and I don't have the expertise or the tools to be able to make a cake or a stacked cake, like a wedding cake. I could totally do that if I commissioned the right baker slash artisan. But no, I'm not like... I would love to do that myself. I totally would, but I just don't have that level. You know what I mean? I know you can make some really interesting confections out of like fondant and marzipan, but it's not an easy thing to just make. It's easier said than done. Very much so. Cake? You said cave. What? Are you sure? Oh shit, you did say cave. Oh my god. Well, I once again stand by my defense. I am not here. My brain is depleted. I went out and exercised a bunch, and I'm kind of like mentally depleted. So I'm gonna say and misread things. So you know, whatever. Yeah, you have kids, exactly. That's what I mean. Battleship Valkyria, no. That isn't inspired enough. Cake Valkyria would be smarter. Space Valkyria as a cake. That would be a genuinely cool thing to see. You don't need to know about that. I know people that don't want to hear about it. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Arabella. Life happens. People get married and have children, and that's life. And I see nothing wrong with talking about that. Just implying, not really like going into detail. Just the implication of, yeah, you know, sometimes you sleep naked because we have those situations, so don't worry about it. What exercise did I do? I rollerblade a lot, so I rollerbladed around my neighborhood like a madman. And as a result, it's good cardio. It's how I stay in shape. I don't really do a lot of weightlifting, so that's how I don't get fat, basically. Because I'm at the age now where my metabolism is going to start to really slow down. I'm drinking some iced coffee to get myself jogged and together. But I don't know. It ain't easy. Think you're delusional making excuses, admit your downfall. Sure, whatever. Do I have children? No, I don't. In the future, I probably will want to, but not right now. For now, no, I'm not interested. You don't want to hear those sounds? Oh, that's unfortunate. Life is unfortunate, Arabella. You will hear and do and see things you don't want. And you will have to just learn to accept that. Think you're delusional making excuses? Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. I mean, I'm definitely, like, mentally less present than I'd like to be. But, like, it happens. I've just accepted it. If I want to exercise at a certain time of day, that's just how it's going to have to be. I want to ask you questions, but it's TMI. Okay. Whatever then. I don't really get flustered about stuff like that, and I don't really care. People put far too much, like, how do I put this gently? People worry and obsess over certain topics and bodily functions more so than they should. I guess that's the right way to say it. They get emotionally over-invested in stuff that they themselves have no reason to be. It's quite silly and childish. It really is. TMI stands for Teenage Mutant Iguanas. Wow. You got me, Coperator. That sounds like that would make an awesome series. Teenage Mutant Iguanas. Next thing I know, you'll tell me that the Beverly Hillbillies were real. That old Uncle Jed really truly did strike liquid gold in his backyard. You don't need to know, but we were on the topic. Yep. And we'll probably end up getting on the topic again at some point in the future. So you're just going to have to deal with that, Arabella. The only good thing you see about thousands of people watching your room all the day is that you can use your roof as advertising for whatever you want. Sure. If that ends up working out for you, yeah, more power to you, Pancho. That sounds a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. I don't know that I could be so complacent. But then again, I guess the cable car route has to go somewhere. I'm sure the city you live in has already deemed it necessary. Damn, that sucks. Like, Me personally, I think I'd just close the blinds. I think that'd just be easier, man. Advertise Jack on his roof. You don't have to do that. That's the only one I remember. IMA. Ah. What were all the Ninja Turtles' names again? Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and Donatello. And did I say them? There were only what, 4? Were there 4 or 5 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? There were only 4, right? Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo. That was it. Okay, I knew I was missing one. There were 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's been way too long since I saw that show. Mikey, yeah, the one with the orange hair. Yeah, Michelangelo. Yeah, Michael. They were all named after the masters of the Renaissance. The Renaissance, or however the hell you say it. I don't speak no Italian. There were only 4. Okay, good. You only talk about this with the close friends and your wife. It's true, nobody needs to know, but still we share. That's life. We all end up needing to share something eventually. Be it TMI or not enough eye. Or pink eye, even. I've had people share pink eye with me. That's not fun. Oh. My kitty cat came out of her hidey hole and decided to meow at me. You see that there's a video trend like transformed the end, and it's all the same biome. Yeah, I've seen that trend. It's kind of silly. Personally, I would like to see somebody destroy the main island and make a giant space... Oh, wait, that's already been done too. Well, I guess there aren't any real useful, interesting, hardcore-related trends that people can do anymore. I think that's kind of like on the downside, or the slope is on the downside, so to speak. Like the trends of I did such and such in hardcore, like they're kind of getting old at this point. I terraformed the end. I such and such the end. I did, you know. I proposed to my wife on the end. After I proposed to my wife on the dragon's corpse or something, like in the end, or yeah, like I can see crazy stuff like that. Walker's End Zoo is just for views. You disliked it, yeah, exactly. The End Zoo and all of that stuff is just for views. It really is. So, yeah, ideas are finite, right? Exactly, Universon. Eventually, we run out and we have to do new stuff. Me personally, when 1.18 came out and the end didn't get that height increase, that was kind of like my wake-up call that, you know, the overworld was where it was at. It really is just like here or nowhere. Because nowhere else can you make such large and imposing structures. We don't have many options anymore. Okay. So that'll do me for Cobbled Deep Slate for the moment. Let's get some of this. Okay. That should about do it. Oh. I hate falling off and having to waste a rocket just to get back on. Okay. Perfect. Hardcore in 2 days, yeah. The makeup stream from yesterday morning, or yesterday afternoon, sorry, it wasn't morning. And then, I guess tonight. So I don't know. We'll probably end up doing more morning streams eventually. Overtime. Overtime. Oh, I love Easy Place. This is so good. Then do creative. Yeah, I kind of sort of do a creative, semi-creative type of hardcore thing. And I've done plenty of creative mode stuff with building with Jack. So, like, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just not do too much more Minecraft and just do Terraria for another month or two. Just for fun. Because, like, I'm itching to, like, advance in Terraria. Because I like Terraria. I'm so addicted to Terraria. I killed the brain of Cthulhu today. Off camera. Like, that's how much I've been doing Terraria stuff. I did a bunch of fishing as well. Though I didn't really get a whole lot on that front. But fishing is definitely, like, the next big focus that I want to, or thing I want to focus on. Because the bonuses for, like, loot and stuff for fishing is just nuts. The weapons for hard mode, the potion materials, like all the stuff you can get from fishing. The next thing I gotta get is a meteorite tool set. And then I can get a hellstone armor and tool set. And then I'll be ready to kill the wall of flesh and do hard mode. Or start hard mode, rather. That's what I like about Terraria. It has the interesting mechanic where you sort of start out on easy mode, kind of. And then as you progress by killing bosses and advancing the game, you literally start an entirely different set of progression, the hard mode progression, and it just changes everything. It's something. I like it. Terraria did a lot of unique things that... that other games didn't. And yeah, it's interesting. Okay. So I think that's it. Let me free cam under here real fast. Okay, yeah, wow, it's looking great. Okay, cool. And then final layer. Oh. What are these? Stairs? Ooh. Polished diorite stairs. I don't know that I even have any of that ready. Ah, here we go. And then I'll make this last little bit into stairs. Okay. This should be enough stairs to get me where I want to go. Twilight Forest? Oh, Twilight Forest is still updating. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure if I want to play it or not, but I might. Elytra Flight, Totems of Undying, like all of this stuff that the last time I played Twilight Forest, none of that stuff existed. Shulker boxes, like the works. Uh-oh. I may have to redesign. Uh-oh. I may have to redesign or refigure. I'll no-scope you, bitch. Just like my idol, Fit MC. Now then. But yeah, I may need to figure out a better way to place all of these, because the yellow highlighting here means that it's not oriented correctly. And well, haphazardly placing them like this is probably not the easiest way to get them all in the right spot. Remember the old Godzilla mod? No, I never knew of an older Godzilla mod for Minecraft. I feel like Hytale will be what perfect fusion between Minecraft and Terraria would be. Let's hope so. That sounds amazing. I would love that. Terraria and Minecraft have such good, like, I don't want to say chemistry, but like good design qualities and good design philosophies. And yeah, like a competent fusion of the two would be amazing. And if it has a good 2B2T-esque multiplayer, I'm in. Sign me up. I will happily do that. I would play Hytale all day, every day. Like, Minecraft and Terraria would just take a backseat forever. Because Hytale would be where it's at. Oh, crap. I'm four stairs short. Let's just make an entire stack. Why not? I'll probably need more stairs eventually, right? Yeah. There we go. All right. Let's turn off easy place. And I guess we're done. Yeah, the schematic as a whole is pretty well finished. Although I will actually need this for over there. Because these wall sections merge up into, you know, over there. So I'll need to copy this wall style over to there and over to there to make it merge seamlessly. And then I'm going to build the upper portions here in a different manner. At least that's how I want to try it. Now down here I had some half slabs placed. Why did I only have these here? Was that a feature I forgot to carry over? I think it was. I think I meant to put a cobblestone cobbled deep slate half slab everywhere. Jacktherippa jump scare. What? Like this? Jacktherippa. Okay, well, actually, this kind of turned out well. Well, except places like this where the stairs are a little scraggly. I might have to go back through and replace all these stairs later. Oh well. Okay. So now, I suppose I could just merge these two halves together. There's no reason for them not to be merged, right? Suppose not. Let's see here. Whoops. Wanted to get down over here. Yeah, that looks good. I doubt it will ever be. Anyone remember the Crafting Dead mod? Was that a Walking Dead mod? Or Walking Dead styled mod? That sounds like vaguely familiar to me. I think I've heard of it. I mean, I'm not going to say I played every mod under the sun way back in the day, but I definitely saw enough of them. Because there were a lot of mod review videos and stuff going around back in those days. They were super, super popular. So, like, I probably heard about it. And it just sort of left my brain. Who's to say, really? Okay. Alright. Got everything I wanted. Yeah. I should use FreeCam more often just to get a glimpse as to how this all looks. You know, that's honestly not bad. This panned out way better than I was hoping it would. Okay. Now the next thing to do is to copy this entire wall segment. This whole thing from up there all the way down to over here. And merge over this copy. And then merge it over to the other side, I mean. Popular MMOs was cool in mid-2010. Yes. Yeah, popular MMO videos. They were something. Who knew you could make such a wide variety of videos off of just a bunch of Minecraft mods? Just reviewing them. But yeah, you could have done that. I don't know that you could really do that anymore. I remember, what's his name? Who was that one? I forget his name. He was one of those types. Old Minecraft Let's Plays were cool. Well, I think that's because Minecraft had a mystique to it. That it's really not... It really doesn't have that mystique anymore. Minecraft really doesn't have... Like, it's a well-known, well-oiled machine, so to speak. Like, back when people genuinely thought Herobrine was real. Like, that's the kind of stuff that old Minecraft was. And I don't know. That stuff doesn't really fly anymore. Oh, when did I put that there? Okay, let me quickly look in this. Oh, That was wood for the stick. There we go. You're one of those kids. Oh, man. Time flies, doesn't it? You're not a kid anymore. Certainly is how it goes. Hey, Pegasus Java. Does my base have like 9 lives like a cat? Kind of. I don't really play it. I don't play hardcore in a traditional manner. I make backups of my world, and I only do it every once a month. And then I punish myself by losing whatever that progress was if I die. So even though if you've been here and you've seen me die before, I think I've only died like 3 times. I don't like punish myself by deleting the world because I still want to make this tower. And I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I died, deleted this world, and then didn't keep making this tower. Because like to me, the creative process of making this tower and struggling to make the tower and then eventually finishing it, that's more important to me than the hardcore ethic of, oh no, I died, now I gotta start all over again from scratch. Like, that's for the birds. I don't care about that. But I still like the challenge of having lost and something of a punishment still exists. And in this case, it's whatever the previous month's progress is that I've lost. And so I've managed to keep myself, going pretty well. Do I want to kick myself whenever I die in the world and have to redo? Yes, I've already had to do that. I've already had to kick myself at least 2 or 3 times. I was making my Guardian farm, and I died on stream, and I had to remake the whole Guardian farm from scratch. I was using invisibility potions, and I was naked. And the invisibility wore off while I was paying attention to chat, I think. And bammo! The Guardians just honed in on me. Because I was naked, and I was visible, and I was in their territory. Of course they honed in on me. And that was the end of it. And so that was, I don't know, at least a week or 2 worth of progress gone. So I had to break down the entire, the Ocean Monument. I had to I'd already broke it down once, and I had to completely redo the whole thing. Not a fun time. Like this, having to water scaffold to get the slabs under the these pillars of deep slate tile. Oh my god, I hate this. Yes, in Minecraft I was naked, Arabella. What do you think I meant? That means you're not wearing armor. I was squishy and vulnerable. Capable of being killed rather easily. Although, Guardians do not mess around. They hit hard. And they hit often. And so yeah, Guardians are one of the few mobs in Minecraft that you have to actually keep your wits about you if you're going to go into their territory. Like, 1 or 2 Guardians isn't a problem, but if you're going into an ocean monument, which Guardians are only in an ocean monument anyway, yeah, you're very much vulnerable. Ah, shit. Alright, Mr. Electro, you gotta fuck off. My Elytra putting me into Elytra fly mode is bothersome. There we go. See what I mean? Now then, totally half naked in game as well. Well, I'll admit when it's summertime, I have to sometimes stream with no clothes on. Because the heat. Oh my god, the heat in this area is just unbearable sometimes. But I think every streamer has had to do that at some point. There's no avoiding it because, well, you know, heat. What? Who is Exalted? Exalted Spartans? He's an old base mate of mine from way back in the day. I've still managed to keep in touch with him. But lately, I don't know. I haven't had the chance to talk to him since he had to go to a wedding. He was originally going to be my special guest for episode 200 of Building with Jack, but it didn't pan out. He had to go to a wedding. Okay. Does having duped items ever feel like you were playing creative mode on 2B2T? Not really, because you could lose all of that very easily. It's one thing when you have an entire base, like some sort of massive, you know, like the Archive, or what the Spawn Masons had at Sky Mason. That's one thing. But on 2B2T, if you stick around for any decent length of time, you very quickly learn that stashes, dupe exploits, all of that stuff is very fleeting. At no point are you guaranteed any of it. And at no point is it truly safe. To say, well, you know, I've got a stash with like a double chest of every item in the game. That's nice. That's really cool. I've been there. And you know what? I've also lost all of that stuff before. And it hurts, but it can't be helped. To say, you know, I've gotten everything ever. Well, what else is there to do? Well, what else there is to do after that is to lose it all. And have a horrible destruction event befall you and your base get annihilated. IHOP. Yeah, exactly. The IHOP incident. And to think, you know, well, I've been at the very top. What else is there to do? Well, if you've been at the very, very top, well, the next thing to do is to fall to the very bottom. So, like, it feels overwhelming at first, but when it's happened to you 2 or 3 times, you realize, everything is fleeting. Nothing truly sticks around forever. I would be a fool to assume that it's here forever. And so you live every day you have with just enjoying what you have. Because if you don't, well, you will eventually lose it all anyway. So you may as well enjoy having it. Go for the gold, go for big, you know, get a giant stash. Do something with it, don't just sit on all the items. Make a giant base, do something cool. And then prepare for the inevitable downfall. That's just life. Top Hat told you to be here, Chase. Well, good. Bad thing he streams in the mornings. No idea if he gets cold in Florida at 7 a.m. Yeah, I'm sure it does. It probably doesn't get that cold. That's where my cats are. Okay. All right, so from up here... Ah, shit, the villager farm's in the way. Okay, from up here, this actually looks really good. I like how it meets at a 120-degree angle. It's really like, it's coming together. It's finally all coming together. Okay, now I gotta fit the copy of that wall over here. That's the next big step. I've been cooking up netherrack to make red nether brick. To sort of like get this style up and going. And I really like it. It looks really swanky. But, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. So to that end, I'm going to go ahead and empty out. Oh, I know what I should do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sell all of this iron. Get some more emerald. Maybe get some golden carrots to top off the stack I have on my person. Yeah, this'll do. And then I can repair my pick and all that with all that. And then I'm going to go mine netherrack because I need it. Oh, shower me, baby. Shower me with your wonderful XP. All right. Repair this pick. Wow, this stuff repairs way better than I was expecting. The return on investment for that iron farm is really, really just like over 100 times paid me back. I don't know if there's like a term for it. Like sesquicentennial. Did you know that there's a term for sesquicentennial? Or rather that is the term. Did you know what it was for? Do you know what sesquicentennial means? It means 150. And incidentally, I believe the sesquicentennial is soon. Within the next 10 years. Or no, that's not sesquicentennial. It's bisesquicentennial. That's it. Because the bicentennial happened in the 70s. And we're 50 years out from 69. So 77 was the bicentennial. So the sesquibicentennial would be... what? So 69 was 50 years in 2019. So that would be plus 8 years from 2019, which would be 2027. Holy shit, 2027. Wow, in just 4 years, the bisesquicentennial will come out, or will happen. The 250th anniversary of America's founding. Damn. We're going to live in our lifetimes, now that I think about it, to see the 300th anniversary of the founding of America. Isn't that wild? I mean, maybe not that wild, but like, it's something to think about. Mm-hmm, 150. Yeah, this is the 150th episode of Hardcore, but the bi-sesquicentennial will be 250th or something like that, right? Yeah, 1/4 of a millennium. Oh, man. Wild, I know. So many countries are over a millennium old, but like, yeah, you gotta take the gains where you get them, you know? Huh. Uh-huh. Have 300 cannons, IRL shoot out a giant-sized fireworks to celebrate America. That would be cool. I wouldn't want to stand near it, but yes, that would be cool. I imagine there's something really wild planned. Like, there's no way there aren't plans for the 250th somewhere. Someone's got to be planning that, right? That's only a few years away, right? Let me double check. Sesquicentennial. When is this? Semi-quincentennial. Quarter of a millennium. That's when it is. Yeah. 1776, not 1777. Okay. So yeah, it'll be 2026. Oh my god, that's only in 3 years. What on earth are they going to do for that? Wow, that is so imminent. Like, 3 years is going to pass by like that. Oh, we got a novice weaponsmith. Fine, I'll level you up. Oh my god, 15 emeralds for that? What a jip. No thank you. Level up. Yeah, give me that iron trade. Based iron buying and selling. We live in an iron-based economy. Which is to say the economy is based because it's ironclad. No printing of money here. No, no. No bank failures here, guys. Just weaponsmiths, iron golems, and a hot steaming bath of liquid nacho cheese for the iron golems. Every country should base their economy thusly. It's a shame they don't. What's the next bank to go belly up, do you think? I hope no actual... I hope it doesn't continue to happen. I hope there are no more. Like, I'm actually kind of scared now. Quite literally live in an iron-based economy in Minecraft. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Nah, there ain't no reason to trade that. Let's put that there. Okay, I'm going to get 2 shulkers full of netherrack. And then I got to cook it all. Also, I need to buy me some golden carrots. How goes my Constantium base? I haven't actually done a whole lot. I've been doing terraforming and landscaping, and it's annoying. I hate having to do it because that island is annoyingly large. So I've been putting it off here and there, and then I started playing Terraria recently. And so I've been doing Terraria more than I've been doing anything else. And well, at a certain point, I'm just like, should I hop on Constantium and do that job that I know I need to do, or should I just not bother? And I'm like, Terraria beckons. Wells Fargo? Ooh, do you think Wells Fargo will be next? Ooh, that's scary. Yes, hot steaming nacho cheese. That's what lava looks like. Did you not know that lava is hot steaming nacho cheese? Spicy nacho cheese. It truly is the gift of the gods. I can only hope that we don't actually have a gigantic economic collapse coming because of all this bank shit that's been happening lately. Like, that stuff's been very concerning. Wait, episode 200 of Hardcore, only 50 more to go. I know. Oh. Time keeps on slipping into the future as Steve Miller and his famous band used to sing. A Great Depression relative economic thing is going to happen soon. God, I hope not. I hope you're wrong, Top Hat. But I know you're not. All we can do is hope that that is not the case, while knowing full well it is probably going to be the case. Now, where do these slimes... Like, are they spawning in the obsidian of the gold farm and then coming through this way? Because every time I come through here, there is a slime waiting to greet me. I don't get it. That's weird. Stop that. Okay. Let us go down to the netherrack mines, and maybe I'll even find some netherite while I'm alone. You know. Oh my god, this cat is making me feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry. An IRL cat or my Minecraft cat? Because cats are known to prey on the emotions. Isn't that right, Ellie? She didn't so much as stir. My cat is sleeping beside me. It has been predicted for many years. Yeah, but like, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I mean, they always say soon, 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 but they never quite say when. To be fair, though, with a bunch of collapses happening back to back, it is rather frightening. To say the least. Real cat, okay. Kind of hope there's a part 2 of the Great Depression. At least humans will have something to fight for again. Yikes. I don't know about that. I don't think I want there to be a Great Depression. I want there to be like an event that shocks people and makes them wake up, but isn't like super painful. You know, just a wake-up call. And that we take that wake-up call seriously and that everything is relatively okay. Further proves your opinion that George W. Bush was not one of the worst, consequently bad presidents in history? Damn. Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to say Bush was like a saint or anything, but damn do I miss the Bush era. The Bush era was, for the most part, a relatively peaceful one. People were very, like, nice. You could say edgy jokes on the internet and nobody gave a shit. There wasn't this big to-do about copyright this or, I don't know, clout that. That's really like a relatively new phenomenon, kind of. The phenomenon of clout chasing, like on the internet, like just being a little shit and getting attention for it and being rewarded by the AdSense campaigns and stuff. Like it's really just what even. Looming third world famine and third world wars and yeah. Obama wasn't good either, but there was an era of peace there that we just don't have. And wow. What about Nixon? I wasn't alive during the Nixon administration, so I have no fucking clue, man. Maybe? I only remember hearing about the Nixon admin from my parents. They were old enough to, be alive at that time, but I wasn't. Nixon was out of office for decades by the time I was born. Or, well, maybe not decades, but more than a decade. Ronald Reagan had just been elected to his last term, I believe, by about the year before I was born. And then it was Bush Sr. when I was born. Or, yeah, it was 88, 89, 90, or no, 88 to, when was it? Bush Sr. was what, 92? Ow. 92, 91, 90, 89. Yeah, it was 89. So actually Bush Sr. had just come into power at that point when I was born. Something like that. The George Washington times were great, right? Yeah. I mean, except for all the terrible disease and famine and, the general lack of health care and any sort of cleanliness standards. And, you can't forget all the modern tech that we enjoy. Like television. The internet. Minecraft. And all the other fun things. Wore a Trump hat to the White House in your class trip. Cool. Seems like the stream has been on a bit of the doomer side. Well, Amion, I'm not going to lie. I do kind of get that mood every now and then. I don't like it, but we all slip into that eventually. It's human nature to be a little bit pessimistic. It takes actual fortitude and willpower to be optimistic. Like, on a level that people are not accustomed to. It really, you have to practice it. Like, if you don't try. And then when you stop practicing it, like I have for the last day or two, you kind of slip into old habits and you get a little bit of a downer. Debbie Downer syndrome. Debbie Down syndrome, that's what we'll call it. Yeah. So, you just sort of learn to look on the bright side of life, like Monty Python and his Flying Circus once said. And if you're not willing to look on the bright side of life, what are you willing to look at? Shit, I want to play Terraria now. Like, I don't want to mine Netherrack. I want to play Terraria. Ugh, but I know I need to do this. Because that wall will not build itself. Ronald Reagan? Yeah, what about Ronald and his ray gun? I'm sure I mentioned something. I don't remember any of that. Like, I was too little. I remember when I was in the first grade, Clinton was getting reelected. Or was about to be reelected. We weren't, 100% certain or not. And my mother said that I came home singing the praises of Bill Clinton, and that she'd said the public school was, like, brainwashing me. And to be fair, Bill Clinton was a rock star at the time. And it seemed like Bill Clinton was, like, really cool. Turns out he was an absolute, womanizing bastard. But that was stuff we didn't find out about him until way later. And plus, I was a little kid. Like, I didn't know any better about much of anything. So, there may have been something to what my mother said about the public school, trying to brainwash us. And I'm sure there is an element of that. But, I wonder what life was like under the Reagan admin and the Nixon administration and all that. Like, if I could compare modern day living to then, just get it on an alt and baritone it. I mean, I could, but I'd have to have the world up. And then you'd hear me mining netherrack in the background, and then it would run into fucking lava. Because baritone is just so 100 million IQ. It would totally mine through lava. There's a place in your town during George Washington's day during the Revolution. Oh, cool. Is it a museum of some kind? Or a national landmark? That sounds like a place that would have a lot of tourist trap appeal. Took a nap in the House of Representatives on your class trip. Oh, cool. I mean, that place is boring as all hell, so I don't blame you for sleeping. I remember Calvin Coolidge's administration. He was underrated and forgotten. Yes. That's life. Sometimes the stuff you do does not matter, and people won't appreciate it. Sometimes the stuff you do will be underrated and unappreciated forever. And people don't even know you will exist. And sometimes you're a rock star with the people worshipping the ground you walk on for, like, seemingly no reason. Like Jake Paul. And Logan Paul. And, well, that's life. Incidentally, that's how the Romans got to be such a world-renowned powerhouse. Not only did they conquer good, they exported their culture as, like, a product. Well before America was doing such thing. And incidentally, that's what reminded me of the Romans, like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. That's how they got big. They set a lifestyle and a trend on, like, Vine and shit. And that's how they got popular. And, like, yeah, that technique of selling a culture or selling a lifestyle or selling an image, that shit works. Like, I wonder if that's how Fit got so big. If that was the technique that Fit used. Because, like, it has a proven track record, you know? When will we invent the antimatter bomb? Hopefully never. I hope making antimatter is too energetically costly to be of any real worth. Because, holy shit. Matter-antimatter is absurd. I don't want to think about a world in which matter-antimatter annihilation events are common. Unless it's like the most efficient energy production method and does not, you know, horrendously blow up in our faces. Maybe. My wife is confused as to why I'm going to use that for building. She says it's an ugly texture. Oh, yeah. It's because you don't know. She works with decorating houses. She doesn't know. She is unaware of what this thing is used for. So when you fire netherrack in a furnace, it becomes nether brick. And then you combine 2 nether bricks with 2 pieces of nether wart. And it makes a beautiful, brilliant, blood red nether brick. And then the nether brick block goes well with like gray, and that's what I'm using this for. But unfortunately, the conversion rate of netherrack to nether bricks, red nether bricks, is very low. So this is like half the recipe, and then this will be the other half. So I got to fill this up. So incidentally, I only need, what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit. I am 1 stack short. Large Hadron Collider would still take millions of years to make a gram. Yes, exactly. But I imagine the technological implication will, or the innovations rather, technological innovation will allow us to make more antimatter on a larger, faster, more efficient scale. But probably only to a point. But then again, who knows? I imagine we'll tap into some hitherto undiscovered technique or something like that. The problem is, like, I don't see antimatter being that efficient. It's efficient in terms of its energy production, but making it, the logistics of it, I don't know. I just don't see that. It's also very dangerous. That's the other problem. So, like, honestly, I think it's nuclear fission or bust. Like, we're probably not going to get a better deal than nuclear fission, which we can already do quite well. I'm still of the opinion that nuclear fusion is a total boondoggle that'll never pan out, and that there is almost no value to alternative green energy sources. Like, those will always be child's play. It will never be good enough on a civilization scale. So it's either fossil fuels, geothermal, which I've already said is really, really, really hard to do, or nuclear fission. Fossil fuels are obviously costly and dangerous. Nuclear fission has its downsides. There is the side effects of, nuclear waste. But that is mostly kind of in hand. And then there's the matter of geothermal, which is like really, really prohibitively expensive. Get out of here. So I don't know. Fusion is definitely happening. No, fusion is not happening. Nuclear fusion is a boondoggle. It will never pay off. No. The reason nuclear fusion works at an energy surplus in the sun is because there's so much mass in the sun, it can help to overcome the strong nuclear force and helps to aid the fusion of hydrogen, which is an energy generator. But that's because you have such an intense mass, the gravity of the sun is capable of overcoming that problem. But when you're talking about on this level, here, on Earth, no. You have to pour so much more energy into the reaction to get it off the ground. No. A fusion reactor on Earth will always operate at a deficit. It will never be enough to work. Not like they want it to. It just does not work that way. Sadly, that's just how it is. Like, hydrogen power is too costly and too dangerous, and it's too inefficient. And then you have all these other things that are just kind of like copium. Need a room temperature superconductor to properly use. Yeah, exactly. And I don't see room temperature superconductors ever happening either. And I know, that's the holy grail of physics and all that. But like the closest we get to a room temperature superconductor has to happen under literally thousands of times air pressure, natural air pressure. Like, I'm sorry, it just isn't happening. Possible History of Cruel Channel, where he talks about the states and kingdoms. Okay, cool. Need less, which means we waste. Yeah, wastes in the end. Right. This is my shortcut back to my bed. get an LA to pick up all that netherrack? No, I can do it by hand faster. Okay. So I've got 2 shulkers of netherrack. Okay, this... Show your wife this, oh, God, I'm blanking again. Officer Steven, there we go. Anyway, show your wife this. So the, this brick texture right here, I can only get this brick texture by firing this stuff. Oh, he left? Well, maybe he'll hear it later. Oh, well. But yeah, that's how I get that. Yeah, I thought you were back. Okay. So yeah, that red brick down there and then right there, I can only get that by turning this. Okay. I'm going to fire it up. So I smelt the netherrack. It makes a nether brick. And then I get 2 pieces of this nether wart. Oh, I don't have any on hand. Good thing I grow a ton of it down here. Anyway, so I take nether warts, 2 nether warts to 2 nether bricks, and it makes 1 of the red nether brick block. It's this beautifully blood red color that I just love. And so I've never used this block in mass before. It's been in the game for many years, and I've just never touched it. And so I made a resolution when I was starting building this base that that was one of the blocks I would make use of. Just because I'd never used it before. So I've got to like make a bunch of more red nether brick streaks and detailing and things of that nature. That's what I wanted to do. So I got to fire all of this and turn it into the appropriate stuff. So yeah, red nether bricks is what I want. It's a somewhat maroonish blood red color. It's or dark blood red. I don't know. Crimson maybe. I don't actually know what the proper classification is, but you get the idea. Oh, and you can make the regular nether brick, but that's a darker maroon, and I don't like that color as much. So yeah, that's why I'm gathering up all of this. Now, how to best feed it all in there. Let's compound all this gold. Okay. So I need it in portions of 100 because a bucket of lava smelts 100 items, and I don't want to waste that hot nacho cheese mess. That hot nacho cheese is precious. Well, not really. I have a farm to infinitely produce the stuff, but I'm trying to be a little conservative on it. Okay, a stack and 36 pieces is more than enough. And then that'll cook all this up. I still need to make that super smelter. I am so bad about that. There we go. I have to be very careful. I can't combine stacks because it'll throw off the numbering. And then I've got to go harvest that much nether wart as well. Because it's in a 1-to-1 ratio. There we go. Smooth. Okay, cool. How old am I again? I'm 33. Do I think that theoretically time travel is possible with black holes? No, it is not. Time travel is an irreversible paradox. Time travel backwards. Keyword there, backwards. Time travel forward is totally plausible, but time travel backward is not. That violates causality. You cannot do that. Anything that would violate causality will not be allowed to exist. Causality is the backbone of the universe. It makes everything make sense. And if you defy that order, then it doesn't make the universe. You're calling into question the whole of existence, basically. It's not possible to do that. So no, if you tried to go faster than light, however many different ways there are to theoretically do that, you try to sort of, cobble together some sort of time travel, this or that, like, no. Paradoxes will not be allowed to physically occur. The universe just does not work that way. No more than you can stop gravity from pulling, the electromagnetic force from commuting electricity and magnetism. Like, it is as much a fundamental force as all the others. So put all those ideas and notions of traveling through time out of your head. It ain't happening. Okay. No, because time speeds up when you get close to a black hole and you could see the universe die with you. Yeah, I mean, you could easily inadvertently go to the end of the universe. But again, that's a one-way trip. That's to the future. That's acceptable. The universe doesn't care about that. Going forward in time, because like going backward in time violates causality because it's an undoing or a reversal of entropy. Entropy can never be allowed under any circumstances to decrease in the universe. Entropy can only be allowed to increase, not decrease. If entropy could ever decrease for any reason, that also kind of just makes the whole universe stop making sense. And that will never be allowed to happen. Okay. Let's get... fortune, okay. So yeah, no, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. I'm not saying we go to the past, but rather skip large portions of future time. Yes, that's possible, Chase. That is totally doable. Can't wait until Monday. Ride the cable car and see how many houses and bedrooms you can see from the sky. Sure. What time is it? For me, it's 9:43. What time is it for you, Officer Steven? I'm Central Time. -6 GMT. But yeah, entropy is sort of like what governs the universe existing, basically. It is only through entropy that the universe exists at all, and isn't some giant homogeneous empty void. So yeah, that's just the unfortunate nature of things. I wonder if a universe that could support life but has different rules could actually exist, and not in like a fiction setting, but like in some alternate, parallel universe. I wonder if that could actually be. I don't know. 3:43. Oh, wow. PM, I hope. And not AM. Because if it's AM there, good lord, Universin. I forget, you're in... Oh, it's PM, okay. I was about to say, like, yeah, I know you're, what, in New Zealand or wherever, but, like... Jeez. As you get closer to a black hole, the flow of time slows down compared to the flow of time from outside. Right. Yeah. Einstein's theory of relativity. Special relativity, all that. Yeah. Very, very standard, very rote stuff at this point. I feel like we've kind of pounded out as much stuff as relativity can reasonably provide. Like, we've kind of reached the limit of relativity's... I don't want to say usefulness, but more like... Much like how we still use Newton's laws of gravitational pull for large bodies. It's never not going to be useful. I just think special relativity and relativity as a whole is just not that interesting anymore, you know? It's kind of old hat. It's out of vogue. Like, who cares? It's not a bad thing, just that it's not terribly relevant unless you're specifically dealing with it. And it's still valuable, you know, overall. Just that I've personally kind of had my fill of relativity. Like, I don't really care. Like, I've exhausted that subject as much as I think there is to look into. Oh my god, it's 3:45 for you. It's 3 a.m. in the UK. Oh my god, Officer Steven, I'm so sorry. If we didn't get ripped to shreds in the black hole and managed to exit before that, then maybe we could visit Earth of the far future. Yeah, theoretically. I don't know how you overcome that kind of gravity, though. But then again, nobody does. Like, nobody's aware of how to get into and out of a black hole. But I don't think there's any specific force or facet of the universe that exclusively prohibits exiting a black hole. If somehow you got into it and were not annihilated. I don't think there's anything stopping you from getting out. I don't think. But the problem with that is, yeah, if you did get out and you could travel back to Earth, the world you'd find would be however many, I don't even know, like, would it be millions of years later? Hundreds of millions? Billions of years later? Like, how absurdly far into the future would you inadvertently travel that way? So, like, I don't know, man. Would it be worth it? Herald.jpg. Crowbar's ring has a black hole that expels a light beam. And he can control the gravity? What? No, that's not how that works. Crowbar's the ring is a black hole generator. It feeds matter into the black hole and then siphons off the energy that is expelled in the form of Hawking radiation. And that's really cool, and I imagine that's how future civilizations will end up living, but, like, I don't know, man. You can't really control gravity. That's a universal constant. It doesn't really work that way. Laws of physics prevent us from traveling at the speed of light. Yeah, pretty much. You can only go so fast. It'll eventually take infinite energy for any solid, dense matter to go closer and closer to the speed of light. The laws of physics prevent us from traveling. Yeah, I already bet that. Spacecraft moving at 0.8 C will skip years. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, that's another really, really important thing. You're not going to get that close to the speed of light. 0.8. Like, maybe. But, I don't know. I don't think you're going to get that far because you will fry and die. Because, yeah, I don't know. Herald.jpg. Yeah, hide the pain, Herald. That's how I feel about that. Going to the far, far future. Not a good idea. Faster than the speed of sound. Yeah, but that's not quite the same. Speed of sound is relatively slow. It's really more... The faster and faster you go, when you start getting toward the speed of light, the things you start running into, like particles of dust, molecules, radiation, things of that nature, start getting blue shifted toward you, and they start colliding with your craft at increasingly higher and higher energies. And if you start going too fast, like even 1% the speed of light, you will fry yourself to death. Because you'd need so much shielding to not die. You'd fry. You would cook to death. It would not be a pleasant experience. I suppose if you had like the perfect spaceship that wouldn't, you know, that could protect you. Maybe. Current technology, 40,000 years to get the nearest star from the sun. Jesus Christ. Oh, well. How about that biological immortality? Like I said, you could actually travel the stars. It would be absurd, but I suppose you could do it. How are we doing, W Mars? I'm alright. How are you? I've sort of perked up since I've been sitting here resting from my workout. We launched a probe back in the 70s, and 50 years later, it's now finally leaving the solar system. To be fair, that was a probe that was just launched. It's not like it had a thruster system making it continually go faster and faster. And it's not like it had a solar sail with a laser focused on it to make it go faster. I imagine if you set up the right, you know, I don't want to call it rocket, but the right shuttle system, you could probably make it go faster and faster and leave the solar system sooner than, what was it? What is the name of that probe? Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. What was the probe that left just recently? Oh my God. How am I not able to think of that? What was that probe's name? Oh man, Saturn... Voyager 1, that's it. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Chase Krug. I can't believe I forgot the name of that thing. Yeah. But, no, if you set up a reasonably large laser array and you got a solar sail and you aimed it at your ship, you could push your ship way, way faster than that and get out of the solar system sooner. Personally, figuring out how to time travel to go faster is a waste of time right now. We should be dedicating all our resources to immortality, and once we have that, then we could work on... Right. That's probably a smarter idea, to tackle the systems of problems in the proper order. Not a bad idea, Housemaster Issue. No, not James Webb Telescope. That's something else entirely. Parker's solar probe goes 10 times faster than Voyager. Yeah. Yes, but what happens once you get too far away? You simply lose contact with it. That's what's going to happen with Voyager. Right. That's just the unfortunate nature of the beast. I'm wondering what they'll do. If they'll just, like, let it run and go wherever. Or if it'll slam into something eventually and blow up. Who knows? Interesting idea. Where will the Voyager 1 probe meet its ultimate demise? Very interesting thought experiment. And how will that happen? And in what century? Or millennia? Whoa, I saw that arc of lightning. Crashes on an alien planet in millions of years. It's a possibility. But an alien planet could be an inhospitable hellhole and it'd just be destroyed like the probe that landed on Venus. In which case, who cares? It'll be destroyed. In which case, sending it out was a waste because nothing was accomplished. So, like, yay? I guess. What was the name of that one? Wasn't that Soyuz? Or was that some other probe? I don't remember. It's fucking names of these probes. No, not the crappy nether brick. Three, 4. Seven, 8. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But anyway, in about 10 years, NASA says, the wife wants to know what you would do if women came up to you crying. Or if a woman. Not sure why she told me to ask you, but she is the wife and way more wise than you. Okay. Sure. I mean, it depends on the place, the context, what I'm doing at the moment. If just a total random stranger who happened to be female came up to me crying, I'd assume it'd be a desperate enough situation that the first person she sees would be sufficient to help her in whatever problem she finds herself in. Could be that she just got out of a car crash or some such, which would be horrible. Obviously, I'd do whatever I could to help them. But, like, I don't know. I've never thought of it. It's never been a situation that I've had to consider. It's not something you find yourself, a situation you find yourself in every day. So, like, it isn't something I've thought about or rehearsed in my mind. 2, 3, 4. So, like, I don't know. Just try to be as helpful as possible. Not much else you can do, I guess. There's a nether brick variant that Elrich has his face... Oh, yeah. Yeah, chiseled red nether brick. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Elrich is lucky. Although that's actually not Elrich. That was just the wither skeleton. I feel like humans, for the first time, shouldn't be concerned with alien life and only advancing our own civilization, because one day Earth will run out of resources. Maybe. Wanted to see if your answer was cute. I was like, yo, we are married, don't be asking other men these questions. Okay. I mean, I don't really care, but sure. Okay, 6 more stacks, which means I should have 12 stacks. Yes, 12 stacks of netherwort. Okay, so I'm waiting on all this to finish cooking, if it hasn't already. Ah, right. The system is clogged. Like my arteries in one day in the far future, my system is clogged. My arteries will be. Because, you know, having clogged arteries, that's the American dream, right? I gotta live up to my, you know, cultural legacy. Whoa. Alright, cool. So most of it should be flushed out now. Perfect. Wait a minute. Aha, I knew I was missing one. Alright. Perfect. Another shulker box full of red nether brick. Mission accomplished. All that effort for one single shulker box of red nether brick. Hopefully that's enough for this other copy of this wall. But I don't know. Let's get a good looky around to the whole place here. Rather be embarrassing to make contact with a primal alien civilization than a planetary one. I don't think it would be that embarrassing. We would be shocked. But I think we would be like... We would meddle. We would interfere. We wouldn't be able to stop ourselves from it. I know we would. But like, I'd like to think we would be alright. And that they would eventually turn out alright too. We'd probably mess them up in some way, which would be unfortunate. But like, I think we could manage decently. No real telling how things would go, though, until it actually happens. So who knows? Personally, I'm of the opinion that the nearest alien civilization is so absurdly far away, and that since there's no faster than light travel, there's just no way we'll ever meet them. At least not for at least another billion years. We might find out about them over the course of the next several 100 million years, but actually finding and then meeting, that's another matter entirely. I don't think it's going to happen. But I could be wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm all-knowing. But that my guess would be it's just not likely to happen. Okay, I need to copy that wall now. Just me, do you want to just brag about your wife? Anyone, not just Jack? What? Oh, you want to brag about your wife, Officer Steven. Yeah, I understand that. I get that feeling. I get what you mean. Yeah. You can brag about her. I don't care. That's cool, too. Okay, where is a good... Whoops. Spot to start. I wish you could not ignite fireworks under here. Mojang making me waste my precious rockets. And if aliens can travel the stars, they'd have the tech to terraform a planet and not need to conquer some primitives. That too. But also, conquering is probably preferable because... well, I don't know. Actually, it depends on if you're compatible or not. Because, like, terraforming takes thousands and thousands of years to do. Terraforming is not an overnight job. There we go. I imagine terraforming anywhere is such an absurdly long process that you might at some point forget what it was you were hoping to achieve. Okay. Let's get some planks to scaffold out this way. There we go. I hate how milky white this is. I cannot see where I'm walking. Where's my ender chest? Or my shulker box? Shit. Like, I'm flying blind here. I hate this. Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. There we go. I'll keep that. Okay. Cool. Now, I just need to stand in a good spot to get a good schematic. Yeah, right here is fine. Whoops. No. Back. Okay. broad wall. Save the schematic. Alrighty then. Now to fumble with this again. Oh, I saw those planks of wood. Actually, the James Webb Telescope might have detected artificial light in a star system 40,000 light years away. Jesus Christ. But we'll never meet them. Not for many, many millions of years. If that is legitimately what that is. And not just like a guess. On the part of the James Webb Telescope, I mean. James Webb's telescope keeps just like totally throwing us for a loop and all. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like some of its discoveries kind of need to be taken with a grain of salt. Oh, the shaders, duh. I keep forgetting that's going to mess with things. Okay, so this area is what, 316. And then this area is 316. Okay, so we're in the right spot. Okay. Now I need to mirror it. Large broad wall. Load. Okay. Create a placement. And then configure. Move to player. All right. So we're at what, 316? Was it? Yeah, oh my god, I've got to manually tap this to get it up to 316. That is a nightmare. But something might be building a city there. Well, that's cute, but there's not much we can do about that. We almost had that, but humans won before civilization, even close to a thing recommended to studying other hominid species. Uh-huh. Imagine if the Earth had multiple intelligent species on it and then we had to share the planet. Spoiler alert, we already do. There we go. Okay, so we're at 316 now. I just need to get the damn thing to render. Placement off, placement on. Move to player. There we go. I'm not seeing the hologram. Okay. Oh no, is this really far above me? Yes. I knew something was up. I'll figure it out in a moment. Locked. More entities. Okay. Let's get this thing down to like 200. Or no. 100. Maybe 90? Yeah, wow. Okay. I hate how it's like way up there. No wonder I couldn't see it. Okay. Let's try 1340. 13... No, let's try 1240. Ah, Okay, that's a little bit closer. I gotta fine-tune this a little bit, but I think we can make it. Yeah, come back. Now go way, 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 way down. Betelgeuse Supernova. Ooh. Configuration menu, render layers, select render layout, type a number. Okay. Configuration menu, render layers. And then that. Set here. Well, that's cute, but that doesn't move the actual box up there needs to be situated on me. It's in the wrong place, so I've got to like actually manually change the placement. I'm not 100% certain how to do that faster. Okay. Politics sounds interesting too. Don't believe two-party system. Well, that's the thing. Parties are meant to be formed and then disbanded as they outlive their usefulness. And currently we don't do that. Currently parties stick around like a bad odor. This. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Or wait. No, this needs to go up a bit. What layer am I rendering on? There we go. Okay. So I need to get that up there. Nope. Back. Back, I say. Okay. Now what segment of wall is this? Oh wait, is this even... I don't think this is even the right, No, that's 320. Needs to go down one. Yeah, okay. Okay. Wasn't even the right layer. No wonder. No. Oh, wait. We do have another higher layer. No wonder. There we go. Yeah, that's the proper thing now. Okay, so I need to get this on that corner. That explains it. Trying to wrap my brain around where exactly I'm moving to and what I'm moving at all. It's not easy. Okay. All right. I think that's right where it needs to be. Baby cousin doesn't understand nuclear physics. Oh no. What are you going to do for tomorrow to celebrate if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't drink, so I don't care. It's not, like, appealing to me, so, like, it's whatever. Wish you could grab ledges in Minecraft. That would be so nice. Okay, so this seems to be reasonably proper. Ooh, you can really see it starting to take on that hexagonal shape. Oh, I love that. Okay, what are these pink blocks indicating? Is this not the right type? Oh, is that not supposed to be a block at all? Space Valkyrie, hey Lily. Gosh, my baby nephew can't name all 100 million... What? 100 million digits of pi, okay. God. They seem to have a hard future ahead. Well, a little bit. I'm sure the baby will grow and get smarter and develop and all that, so you needn't worry. Okay. Now this topmost layer, something feels off about it. Okay, so that's right. But this is not. Hey, Herm, welcome. Okay, that's the conflict. Thank you for the donation, man. I didn't expect you to have to do that. How you been? Are you and your guest, who I shall not name for privacy's sake, I guess? Want to download your world? Well, you're going to have to wait until I'm finished. Fluid intelligence is fixed from birth? I don't know that we really know that. I would say we're not 100% certain as to how intelligence can develop to the level that we would like to know. We know decently well, but we aren't like 100% great at it. Okay. So this is not supposed to be here, but I'm going to leave it here anyway. And so yeah, this will all be... Oh, I can't... Damn it. I have to manually click it. I hate that. Okay, well, I can just do the set layer thing that Universin said. That's at least useful for this. Ow. Okay, what's the bottommost layer? 125, okay. Render layers, put it at 125. Set here. No. 125. Okay. Based. Okay, and then yeah, that just extends off just like I have it planned. Let me download. I want to see. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to wait, Lily. What on earth does that mean? How many people? What do you mean, how many people? We will be able to genetically code information into unborn babies. Yeah, designer babies will probably happen at some point. Yep, still around. Good. Same nephew can't count every single country in the Pacific Ocean. Good lord. I don't think normal people have any use for that info anyway. Who cares? Okay. Maybe I should go ahead and make the corner edges here. Like here and here. And then make the giant... I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's starting to slowly come along. Like, this tower has gotten really out of hand. Doom, despair, gloom, agony, suffering. What? Places I give you 10,000 donors. Places I want space. Please, you want Space Valkyrie's download. Uh-huh. No, that was Chinese, Top Hat. I can't give it to you. I'm sorry. It's I gave it out for 24 hours for those who were here. And yeah, if you weren't in that time frame, I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You'll just have to wait a while, Lily. Okay, well, I could keep placing stuff, but I don't know. We've gone for 2 hours tonight. That's pretty good. And I'm jonesing to play Terraria, so I'm gonna do that, I think. So yeah, we did pretty good, I'd like to think. Yeah, you have the download. Exactly, Worthless. Like, you were there. You were right on the money. Johnny on the spot. Like, you did what you should have. You can give it out if you like. I'm not against any of you who downloaded it within that 24-hour period after episode 200. Like, that was strictly for those who were available and here for the 24 hours after episode 200. So those of you who got it, good for you. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm not going to worry about that. So if you want to give it to Lily, go right ahead. But I'm just saying, like, that was a special promotion for those who were kind enough to be here for episode 200. And I said it was open for only 24 hours, and that was it. So that's the breaks. That's how life is. It'll be okay. You'll get access to a permanent download once I'm totally done with it. But we'll do that another day. Okay, and all this, all this, all this. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and bridge up this little tiny bit here. Just because I want to have something in place to sort of cement, you know, that this is what I'm doing. Okay, cool. And then easy place. Hey, look, Herm, no hands. Space Valve 3, you private building? It's not really, like, private. It's easier to say I'm working on it, and I want it to be done, fully completed. But that I'm not going to release it again. I gave it out as a special treat when I gave it out, and that was purely for that moment. So if you missed out, you missed out. I'm sorry, that's how it is. Let's talk about astrological physics. Honestly, no, I'm kind of done to talking today. I've reached my saturation point. But it was fun having you all here. I'm gonna probably end the stream here shortly. Oh man, this wall is gonna be huge. Huge! But at any rate, everybody, thank you all so much for coming out. I'm storing you so you weak for me. Oh, okay, whatever. Astrology is dumb. No, he's talking about astrophysics, not astrological physics. He's not meaning, you know, astrology. He means cosmology. That's really what he means. But anyway. But yeah, y'all have a good one. I will catch you all tomorrow for Freeform Friday. Thank y'all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I appreciate it. Oh, man. We got a lot done, but there's still so much more to do. The work is truly never over. But at any rate, everybody, I will catch you all some other time. Y'all have a good evening. Goodbye.